Hello everyone, and welcome to the third episode of the third series of Things You May Not Know About LoL.
A weekly show about the League of Legends tips and tricks that you might not have known before.
The first thing you may not know about LoL is that you can hold down right click to move instead of rapidly clicking. Now, does this sound familiar to you? The constant sound of rapid clicking. If you're on Skype with someone, you can just hear their mic constantly go click, 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 click. Now, what you can tell them is that you just have to hold down right click if you're going pathing through a jungle or pathing in a lane, for example, trying to get that last hit. You can hold it down instead of rapidly right clicking, because you know what it's like. You can accidentally move your mouse and end up basically right clicking to the other side of the map.
The second thing you may not know about League of Legends is that you can put a plus between champion, skin and rune selections in the store. This can be a very useful tip that allows you to compare two different skins, two different champions, or even two different runes, so you can see the differences between them. So it's particularly useful with skins and champions, because obviously sometimes you'll be looking at one champion and you'll wonder how much another champion is, or you're looking at one skin for one champion and you want to compare it to another skin from another champion. So this can be a very useful tip to allow you quick comparison between the two, and all you have to do is put a plus between them. Very, very nice trick. I didn't know this one either. Brilliant work, Alex.
No problem.
Touché.
Thank you. The third thing you may not know about LoL is that your cursor will turn green while you're attempting to place a ward if the final destination will be inside of a bush. Now, as you can see here with Karma, a ward wants to be placed in this bush and your cursor will be blue if the ward will end up outside the bush, and the cursor will be green if the ward will end up inside the bush. Now, this should hopefully help you out, because I've done it myself several times, where you place a ward, you want it to be in the bush and it'll be just on the edge of the corner, and that's just like the worst ward in the world. So if you see your cursor turn green, it will end up in the bush.
The fourth thing you may not know about League of Legends is that if you use your Zhonya's Hourglass and you have any amount of spell vamp, you will gain the same amount of health you would normally, even when you're using the Hourglass. For example, if you're playing Kennen and you pop your ulti, then you use your Hourglass, for the 2 seconds you are protected by the Hourglass, you will gain the same amount of health that you would normally if you weren't using it. So this can be a brilliant tool if you get stuck in a tight situation and you find yourself needing a bit of health and you really need that pause, and it can really change a fight, especially in a team fight as well, because you can get a lot of health back from an AoE ult.
The fifth thing you may not know about LoL is that towers are stronger the closer they are to the Nexus. Now, in this video we can see that Heimerdinger's turret takes 2 shots to go down, and comparing that to the turret on the inside, we can see that the inner turret does more damage visibly than the one before it, and we can compare it to another turret even further in and it deals even more damage. Now, we can look at this in the number sense in this next clip, where we can see this turret has 168 damage. I destroy it, move forward to the next turret, and we can see that this turret has 170 damage. So evidence that the inner turrets do more damage. So thank you for watching this week's episode of Things You May Not Know About LoL.
Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've learned another thing this week. I know I have.
And we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Things you didn't know about League of Legends. Remember to subscribe to Things You Didn't Know